Hello. Yeah. 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 It's I send message. I can't hear. I send message. Yeah, how dare you? The mind. That's one more time. I'll go out and come one more time. That's Maybe on my phone. Watch the comment. The comment section. You can call me. You can just call me. Chat. You can call me. I leave. They call me. Call me.
Yeah, hello. Hello. Unmute the mic. Unmute the mic. Unable to get you clear. Unmute the mic. Unmute the mic back. Just unmute the mic.
Me, um, good. I think say I think say I want believe say when I get the sound now from here. I want believe so. So wait till I do. I don't change the system. I don't kind of the phone. So I mean they talk about the the judicial system na Ghana, where by God power, one fellow when they call Anas, he don't do everything possible for make sure say, the judiciary be waiting for me. Because like they say the judiciary now in the act as a bastion for the constitutional liberties of the citizen. So like I mean talk earlier, just like where the 16th century philosophers postulate. They make sure say the judiciary now for hold people accountable. So waiting Anas do, Anas go undercover. He go undercover, invade the judiciary, and for be sure say yes. This corruption when they talk say the judiciary corrupt, not true. But what he do, he get the support of the Chief Justice, where we need her leadership, Georgiana Wood. So waiting Anas go undercover. They begin to offer bribes. They begin to offer bribes. That's what in the documentary. Judges, then they negotiate how much they will take for a case. So when you don't get enough of that, they get enough of that, they don't put the documents together, then they expose them. 21 justices they lost their jobs in Ghana because of them. We own journalists they will get under. Now the one they were involved in praise singing, now the praise singers they will get. We call it the brown envelope journalists them. The one they way they sing the praise of leaders. Where they give them the brown envelope, that's about it. Will not they see anything where they do, anything that make. So we don't need commissions of inquiry in our society. Neither we don't need an anti-corruption commission. We don't need. What do we need that? We need a very robust, professional, and dedicated journalist that we need. We're totally uncompromised. We're not a sacrifice waiting and do it. And then an independent and effective judiciary now we need. Where they hold people accountable. Because when you get a press, we're free, where they, put out the citizens in case they talk about the things them. Now, yeah, would have been President Richard Nixon down in August 9, 1974. Now, the press, guys like Bob Woodward, them, Carl Bernstein, them, these are because then the people that way not go bribe, but we press na salon, not to anything we go around because they're all exponential, they're very corrupt also. You may get a guy where they call monologue, where they do that day, where everybody be don't gravitate towards them, where they do monologue at the place. But what think happen? Inside the brown envelope, he buy it to the brown envelope. This I think they become useless. So, like, I recap this again before I go to hopefully the third and final part of this. Salon will never rise to say a day. Like, I tell everybody now, yeah, not so the elections, the election are just a minute part of that. Yeah, because the election go there for bring people them in governance. They bring them in governance. But election not when we answer to how Salon go before. We answer to how Salon go before. Now, when we faith in the rule of law, all of which we always have accountable under the law. Nobody know they were highly placed under, under we law. We not get the past say, now America, not to waiting for Biden. They say nobody listens to Pa Biden. Because Pa Biden says in America, so the law, I mean, is subject to the law. So now I mean not waiting for Biden say. Now waiting the law say. Now I mean Pa Biden be sure for defend and uphold the laws. So not waiting so. And we take away a court system we go make sure say go hold power Biden and Mr. Seven they talk to Nana accountable under the same law. For example, the 15th of April where they cancel, if power Biden not pay in tax, he not pay in tax to the government, left and will take place. It will get a very serious criminal offense. We go even lead to me removed from office. You know, go if power Biden not pay tax. Why that for pay? Because that's what the law say. Any country where one go before now the rule of law, now Salon will not get this. Waiting there the politician, now then the society, now then the law on their whims, views and caprices. Waiting the past. That now the society, that's what they now the society they waiting the past. Waiting the past. And they continue for repeat this. Salon go there, everybody go know say one thing about sale not they come before. Sale will never come before. Sale na bien. We on purpose, we don't decide say we go be a sale when na bien with the left. Not to for say now people they bring that power. Now we say bring up power because we decide say we not go be a nation of law. Now let this program let cascade into what happen at Senegal. We na the final part of them. No trouble with happen at Senegal. This young man we don't come from power when it can be the youngest democratically elected person we don't come from power. Well, as a matter of fact, not to said before every day. Now another man, in your boss, Sanko name for Didi. But waiting Sanko do. Now Salon the where they say, Lord, put the Salon first. But so we then talk again, now just platitude, now just rhetoric, now propaganda. Where he talks say put a country first. Now waiting happen at Senegal, nine. Mr. Sanko way before run for president. He don't look pin, so he get too many encumbrances away the panel. He get too many things where go prevent him from getting rid of the tyrant and totalitarian dictator where they call Macky Sall. What he do? He give up the leadership. He give up the opportunity for Levy. He bring a young man, relatively young man. He's 44 years of age. Now I don't get. So that's now an example of putting the nation first. Instead of he put your ego first, let's say Papa and go there, he bring another person. That's a perfect example of putting the nation first. Now, this man in day one, my God, in power, we get forgive the credit to the judicial system. When I go observe sessions at the talk, Naya, the emphasis has been on the judiciary. If not to be the judiciary, no election not before take place. God go recall where they follow international politics, where they read the other side. Macky Sall, in a sense of bigness, in sense of excellence, and in sense of fixed ground, where honor falls, he get the brazen impudence, the chupas and the temerity, for talk say election not go take place na Senegal. One man, one megalomania. Talk say elections not go take place. And this same man will say how he struggle for kind to power. But the man this time for common, he say election. But what's happen? Because God makes Senegal, get people them where now they judge them, where to them the rule of law they work there, where nobody know they above the law, they hold Macky Sall to accountable. They tell her, oh no, man, election go take place now, yeah. We see where Macky Sall unleash in thugs them, the security people them or citizens, where they protest and demonstration. Now a constitutional and human rights of citizens them, they get the right for protest and demonstrate against infractions of principle. When they go there for demonstrate against in excess system, what you do, it unleash in thugs them and the role of the army, not to their own job that for be involved in the political process. Their own job now for the preservation of the territorial integrity of the sovereign nation from expansionist, tendencies or design. Now that's not their own role. They're not there for the brutalize the citizen. But there's one thing they call people power. We now also get where they follow history, where they think about it. We now remember what they call the Arab Spring. When the citizens they determine, when they come out, when they determine that they call the people's mind, the people's power. They say people like Ben Ali, they all go. People like Hussein Mubarak, they all. Up to Gaddafi, they all. When the people they snap, then go. The most potent force where anybody can get any status warrior. So now the people's power, you not go able to overcome the people's power. When they don't determine, say, yeah, you go. The people's power, backed up by an independent and fearless judiciary. The people's power, backed up by an independent and fearless judiciary. Now happen in Senegal. So the Constitutional Court, they turn up for the country. They make them Macky Sall understand, say, election will take place now. So people power, they don't get Macky Sall come up on power. Let nobody know fool himself or let not ever buy into, the narrative say, Macky Sall now they give up power. No, not when they give up power. No. Now get them and come up on power. Because what you happen, if you want to manipulate the constitution for they remain in power, you do everything. So you don't get no choice. Now they call the people's might. Now let God bless the Supreme Court na Senegal. Let God bless. Because in a final analysis, when all is said and done, the court now they act as a buffer between we leaders and with government and with the citizens them. The court system. This now the reason for America, the exceptionalism now. Why America not get no equal? Any side America not get equal. They not get any equal because they believe say the rule of law now surpass everything. When they mean defeat King George the Third, now a place when they call the Battle of the if I remember the who started the fight that battle today, when they defeat King George the Third, that lead to the independence. They come up with a constitution, landmark constitution. They call it the Battle of Saratoga, where they didn't defeat King John the Third, where they come with the independence. Now they decide on one thing. Waiting them decide on, they say this nation, America, the only thing where go govern this country also are the law. And that every citizen in this country also, every citizen here, they get a right to justice. Justice not there for who get money. Justice not there for Uda Sabi book no more. Justice there for everybody, from the big man they wasted on at the State House to the downtrodden. This now the exceptionalism of the United States. Now that people they talk about Russia, then they talk about China, no. You cannot talk about Russia and China. No way. In human index, you cannot talk about them. Because for one thing, now society they now where they greatly violate the constitutional rights of citizens, the humanity of citizens. Look at him, Mr. Trump. I mean, one man when they call Putin. Look what they do now, Russia. One guy. Look what he don't do fellow citizens there. Even one of the opposition members, the women what's that? Now inside prison, I didn't kill him. Now, he don't go back. He remain in power either until he die or until he friends and the Kremlin and pull him. But also that's not really possible. Because now in the society, they all party within China. Would I go pull and come up on power? Nobody. America this November where they come, this November. Mr. Biden, they fed for in job now for the day. He's been challenged by Donald Trump. But in the final analysis, now the citizens go determine that. I mean, they call it the people's power. Una the way sit down at the state house, them, the executive mansions, them, not to una get the power. Now the ordinary man where they work and they get the power. Now I made them define power, say power now for the people and by the people and existing with the legitimate consent of the governed. This is essentially how power is being defined. Power for the people, by the people, and existing with the legitimate consent of the people. That's the essence of democracy. But like I said earlier, that is just a minute part of it. Where you don't get the power now, where you can't in governance, waiting you promise the people and say they do, and how you they conduct yourself in the office, and how you see the office, how you handle that. This is essentially waiting the underwrite democracy. For example, this new man where they don't elect na Senegal, they elect him in a company where the vice president or two. Nobody not elect his wife as co-leader. Nobody in West cannot be seen or heard, giving the ambience in a co-leader in the country. No way, no way. She cannot. In the two wives in the man get. The two wives where this new man get now, then they just happen for be spouses of the leader of the country. Now make on the day when they swear this man, they not they take the oath. Their two wives they not they take the oath for defend the constitution of Senegal against enemies, both foreign and domestic. Now they or two, the vice president elect and the president elect. Now they or two they take the oath and then they swear the oath. There are a lot of things where the president in West they don't go to do. Inside this country, we already because we were like for juxtapose the argument them, and they give examples of waiting at the scene. Now there's nothing like suite of office now. Oh, now the president in West. For example, the president in West, now they go to a red light now. They know they block traffic for the president in West. They don't do that in this country also. The only time where they block traffic now, where the president in wife, they ride with a car, not the motor car. Now you go make them block traffic now. Only when the president in where they drive the motor car. Now the only time that when they go block traffic now, but they know they stop traffic because of a president in wife. They don't do that now. So hope say the new man where they don't elect na Senegal in West them no go resort to that kind of a lifestyle in it. Cabinet ministers and no go they report to the president. Naya cabinet ministers they know they report to the president in wife Naya because nobody not elect him. So we they hope say now Senegal the president in wife's name no cabinet ministers they not for reports to him. No cabinet minister because not to appoint them they're not accountable to him. The cabinet ministers them na Senegal by God power accountable to the citizen through the president. Now they because they derive their power through the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box. This misuse and abuse of office we get for the talker. The family members them of the president of America also, and they don't get anything where they get a special privilege there. Then are just any of them. If anybody not believe, una ask what happen to this current president, Ian Pekin, Hunter Biden, una ask, una where they follow. There is nothing like witch hunt. No, they know they told their language na yeah. Now the law, what the law say? There's nothing like witch hunt na yeah. Oh, the man is statesman. Oh, the man be an ex-leader. Oh, the man but no. Now the law, the language where they sing na yeah, now the America advance. Now make we they be elected because we now the leader, now in wife, now in Pekin there, now family members in the above the law. No, you cannot be seen above the law. We problem that we talk na salon. We don't decide for be a very lawless society, a very, very lawless society. Very lawless. From the leaders and take kind of the very lawless. Because waiting happen, the law and order, they start from the leadership. Now they start. You lead by example. But what not see him, then the citizens resort to the logic of lawlessness. So the advice to this new man where they come, and luckily we tell God thank you, the guy is talk very good English. In fact, you know, if you know say a guy that a French guy, the guy know they talk with accent. Where go talk say he get a French accent. No, the guy they talk very clear English. Well, of course, I don't read in background. He get very good academic antecedents. We tell God thank you. Not to full man, the kind of office, not to hustle man, not to man where just they plug from the street. No, he gets a very impressive academic antecedents. That made the guy in English language where they talk a highly impressive thing. And so because what I do, I'm not tell everybody now, yeah, the people in Guinea, me not part of the now, the press in Guinea. So what they do, then normally after the program, then what they do, then they put it together. Then they translate it to French as well as in Suso. So the hope is the people that way in Guinea, say that they tell, I will also get people that way they common as Senegal, where they in Guinea. So then say go here, then go translate what are the two into French. So what I do, they say go, you know, send another country they go yeri. So one way or the other, the president go yeri, the president will not go yeri. One way or the other, because you know the advantage of social media, where anybody, you know, everywhere you hear everything. So we will continue for the advice this young man. Now, for let this man get re-elected after this in first 5 or 6 years, or 5 years or 6 years, whatever the term of office. Now, what thing he get for do for this 100 days where he go day office, now he go make the people that say, you know what? This guy, I think so we need for bring him back. This guy, no, not bring him again. How that did it happen? The president get for understanding, he not to a global diplomat, he not to a world, he not to the leader for the world. Therefore, gallivanting the length and breadth of other countries, and then all along Ideya, they go from country to country, Ideya today, Ideya tomorrow. That not for be in preoccupation, because not to that the citizens that elect her for. The youth yanda, where that they are the future leaders, they need now for come up with incentives and programs, plans, where they go begin prepare them for the future leadership. They do that by objectifying them with the breastplate of integrity, the armor of discipline, the sword of service and selflessness, where you go put them in that good state. So the leader get for stay home and get focused and do the people's business. Yes, the leader na Senegal no go practice the politics of isolationism. No, he not go be an isolationist leader, because we live the world today na a global market. But now I make you get assistants them also, you get a vice president, you get ministers them, you get foreign ministers, you get them. There are certain things them. Let the president now for designate people there, a vice president. After all, they elect him, he and the vice president, and they are two they elect. Need not they for talk to the voters and say, now this man I want, let me to run now. But then once they get into office, they begin marginalize the vice president. No, you cannot. That are fraud. That against the people that you use the person only forget votes them from your constituency. When he come in power, you marginalize that. The hope is the vice president cannot be sacked. The vice president will only be removed from office where go be an act of parliament where the man commits a crime against the constitution of Senegal, not so the constitution of the party where they in power. No, he cannot be removed from office because of anti-party activity. Salon is very common as Salon, a very endemic. Now the modus operandi that they go remove you for anti-party activities, even though that the nation elect you, they will remove you. That's not the thing. So all this what they talk about say Salon will never go before. Salon na tail will it don't be a tail now they will go left. Deliberately so, because that we say so it's self-inflicted. What do they go through? It's self-inflicted. The president na Salon bring a young guy who say now a technology is that. Fine. Because we need technology this day and age. We need technology. Now, this country, any side where you go, alternate side is system. We need technology where they register people their birth. We need technology where they register people their death. We need technology for everywhere you go to an office, where you ask for anything, and then go able to pull them. And that they go only happen where we get technology given, we get reliable internet. Today we'll start this program here, so when they get a problem with we guess wake up, we get some issues there. Yeah, they will not get internet problem as long as you pay. So we need the possible way for do that. They also be of technology. They say, oh, so I said on day of technology. Say all the schools that be wired. Yesterday, now go do documentary. Then they say on schools them then all of the technology. But while we're able to see now, they be saying now president you want to be now. In now instead of going to become Dr. Singer, we not see the technology where the market go to the country. We not see them. We not see the technology where Dr. David Senge go that what you want me to be president now. That's all. So we all book people that will book na Salon. Now I get a friend with me. If you give me a name, I call it. How they call we book money. How now the bread and butter issue people that will get yonder. How for be able, capitalize on the education and make money at any cost. Then they not to for do something. Let we ask yourself whose legacy then we book Monday na Salon. Don't ever left. 30 then are foreign books there with people that they read na Salon. Foreign books. Then they talk about quality education. Salon political history. You ask a good number of people them today. They don't know nothing about them. They don't know nothing. Because we don't get people them where they update them. We don't get them. Nothing. So we're together Salon, doctor this, doctor that, professor this, professor that. That now the sort of society that we get full of all kind of professors them, full of all kind of doctors them, but in the end they don't go able that. They're not go able doctor this, doctor that. That's all. That we get. Societies of all kind of doctors, but no achievement. So, like we they talk now, waiting not happen at Senegal. We go get for credit the court. Because not to be the court intervention, this election will not take place, will not happen. Because the totalitarian leader, Macky Sall, decrease, say no election no take place. And what he do? He begin browbeat the citizens into submission to needless criminal violence, where that they now wonder whether for even bring case against them for that. Because all waiting the people and they protest and demonstrations now the constitutional rights of citizens then. Inside America, where they are, they protest also. Then they protest and demonstration illegally correct. We not go there now America with a support protest and demonstrations. Then now we are confident we they condemn them. No, we cannot. Now hypocrisy Dandy. Finally, I want to turn waiting. Say I don't turn and say my friends in Guinea. Me na one of the journalists in Guinea now. I'm part of the Association of Journalists in Guinea. They don't give me the accreditation. I get the the badge and all everything like that. Waiting Salionians, they don't do now, a good number of them. They now begin protest as to why the people in our Guinea for make me part of them, for giving that kind of honor and privilege and respect, for accredit me as one of the journalists them. Well, first of all, I want to go thank you. It come by not to me, but I was shocked where they say, will they make you this? Simply because I think say they get they think say they do something we're worthy. But Salionians are not beginning to complain, they're not beginning to protest. Why me for be part of the journalist association na Guinea? Why I for be? The rationale when they give is so stupid that not very funny. Me they criticize, government say me go do this. I do have the inherent and constitutional right for criticize, as I see things. All of us cannot be yes men in at the place. They could say again, the government is bad. We the very citizens now, because what do they do? They give paradoxical comfort and solace to bad governance. They kind of indulge the vainglory or the self-worshiping vanity of the politician. We don't resort to praise singing, even on the face of the cataclysms of hopelessness and colossal failures. They praise people them. Saleo, now they canonize thieves, them, thief man them. People that when they governors and when are thieves and then they canonize them. Only in Salon. Now they will see that Salon. Lord. Inside Salon. Now then they transmogrify we political actors to demigods na Salon. That na the society that's old on me. So I want to know boku thank you. Now we come today. Again, I want issue profound and unqualified apology, because what happened, the two people that waiting for car today, one from Guinea, John Salon, then they face challenges. Now, the social media, the internet not trustworthy, not reliable. So then they face that challenges, and then the other one we bring that content. Where now really nana be the principal guest from England, aiming get problem with your system. So now that we get this kind of a glitch in there. I really want offer profound and unqualified apologies. In there, at the point in time, I even see where the guests they talk say they not be the guest sound. So what I do, I switch quick from the iPad, I switch quick to the phone. I tell God thank you. And wait there is going to come time we will send numbers where if God make we not get any problem with this, where when I will call in, we start that experiment, even as we build the infrastructure na Guinea with the build. Because within the Apple so now expand with the expand so. Imagine Salon Tok Forum start small. It starts from that time where and then by Koroma be sack Samsumana. A lot of people that way will all be there at the place, and they don't fall on the wayside because of experience. Or me remain. Because what I do, I decide for gravitate na the sensible center. When these people then the actors them, whether they do well, we commend them. When they veer off course, we go make them know. But people then, because they're so myopic, they're so short-sighted, they look at another way. Why could somebody there for this party? Well, let's make this up. Everybody, one way or the other, yes, you will get a party winner. But that don't mean say you will put the party ahead of the country. No. Me belonging to a political party where right now, and I go talk me belonging to an SFPP or me like it, because when they come up, as a matter of fact, where SFPP come up, SFPP, me all past SFPP, they meet me. So now the political party that way I come up with, the SFPP of Sir Milton, the SFPP that will be inclusive, the SFPP will say one country, one people, where not discriminate against anybody, the SFPP where now the length and breadth of the country, the SFPP of YDC say them, the SFPP of people like the guy Mahmoud Ahmed them, the SFPP of people like IB Taylor Kamara them, the SFPP of MS Mustafa them, SFPP of Kanye Boué them, the SFPP of HCB John them, SFPP of John Nelson Williams them, G. Dixon Thomas, RGO King, all of them today. SL Matui, not to only SLPP from the southeast. The SLPP from the northwest also. These are the SLPP that some of we know. That are the SLPP that. Now make they say, one country, one people. The way forward, the way in, the way out, the way forward, power to the people. That now the SLPP that way me know. And by God power, that kind of SLPP they will go and see. An inclusive SLPP. And SLPP will not go find out who side you come out. As long as you born inside Salute, that's it. As long as you born a Salon, that's it. But tribalism, sectionalism, it also gets a hold in the political firmament of the country. That even if you were most say you appear in green, as soon as you appear in green, oh, now SLPP person. Or you appear in red, now APC person. But these are colors, now a dress. And Mr. Say, one thing they can make more criminal. I can want a way, I can never say I wear red tie, I get white, I mean red, breast and catching. Oh, na kutubu na APC now. In kutubu, how you make how you put an APC. I mean, that kind of morals of ignorance and cascade of gross stupidity. Sometimes, it really baffling. It baffling. These are colors them. Not to because I wear green. Talk say I promote SLPP. No, I'm not promoting. So now I call I don't know where we feel for where. Or now something that we go match that day. Or not to because I wear red. Say no, I go for support APC. No, that's not the issue. I just feel for where that day. But the politics na Salo, it also degenerates to the lowest of low that everything is being done or seen within the lenses of that narrow political prisms. That na the society that everything na politics. Until we disabuse ourselves from that. If you hold people them accountable, oh, now which horns? Then they come after we. Because we come on that region day. We come on that region. No. But all this again, like what we laid the premise earlier, say all this stem from the fact, say you get a country where don't believe in the rule of law. Now the rule of man, the past say, the orders from the above. Now the president in West, now the president in Peking, now the president in Fambul, now the president in this. So we'll get in kind of a narrative there, we'll get it kind of understanding in it. Then we create two layers of governance. Two layers of court, of judicial system, two layers of law, where you get the one then, where then they're above the laws, where they're highly placed, where because they get the connections, So I don't know, you know that I mean? You know that I mean? Who that are you? Oh man, who that are you? You know that I mean? Salon at the place, if you don't get money, you don't get justice. Justice is out there. Now, I just saw the way this guest will be get today, where you go through this problem with Linda, Brenda Conte. One of his family members, now be the chief justice in the country. So nobody not go tell them about law in the country. Nobody not go tell them about the judiciary because now they be there. You see, if I'm with justice, he called. And instead, he do law now for the college. And now we can't explain what he go to a magistrate hand, Santigi Banguga or whatever they call him. That's the society. Like I tell you, Mr. Say not be a victim. I didn't America. I don't commit no crime na Salon, no crime. I don't commit no crime. They get a so-called judge. Where they call him Momo Jas Stevens, a so-called judge. He put fine on me because I engage in free speech against a mediocre fellow where call himself Yada Williams, where saying a lawyer, where nobody know they see. Where now the very college where we go, they just allow for pass. The guy not even get now, boy, one can't make money now because that did it. Then what is so funny and ludicrous about the time, then decide a case where nobody not inform me, they not tell me, they not send no paper to me, they not ask. Then your gap no more. Yeah, that Williams just carry the so-called case to if when Momo Just Stevens, then Momo Just Stevens make a decision, say I for pay X amount of billions of leons, then me for apologize to Yada Williams. But oh God, I just think they know I shake me. I say no, need not even therefore, dignify this irresponsible claptrap with even comment. Yada Williams, if you feel say somebody don't defame you, don't malign you, come naya the broadcast naya the broadcasting in law. Sometimes you don't know that all the law we say is studied. You don't know in law. They are searching for what they call jurisdiction in law. Also, there is another aspect of law where they call locus standing. If you don't know what's in that, let I tell you. In law, you get forget the legal whatever you litigate, whatever you can go na court. You get for be the fact say you not get jurisdiction. The case where they get go they una get the legal competence for get involved in them. Now una right it fall within una boundaries una judicial boundaries. But waiting talk of waiting against Naya, where una go use a family a name una capitalize on the iconic standing una use a name and make una call them a whatever where people they can make for make money no more of people they now do. Una come up with something where una claim say it dedicated towards a foundation, but nobody not see una the man who say born in area una no care nothing go there. Yes, for go prove say yes, this foundation I would have been that for enhance and sustain and for continue the legacy of this man we bring there. Nobody not see him. So where I raise the moral propriety of that become an issue. So yeah, also made the broadcast in America, can't do because say no court not go even look at you, no court. Because that fall within the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. This is one of the fundamental pillars of this country and greatness. There was a man in this country where one of the founding fathers now, where they call Thomas Jefferson, where Nana be the first Minister of Foreign Affairs or Secretary of State, and third President of the United States. Like I said, one of the founding fathers then. One thing the way he talk with, it resonate with people then. He say, he go prefer for them a country where it get a government, but the people then where they don't get no, they prefer for them a country where not get a government, but they get the right to free speech. They get the right for exercising free speech in any way, either through writing, talking, through arts and all that. Than for them a country where get a government where people they know they exercise the freedom of speech. Now make this country they make the First Amendment to this document where they call Constitution of the United States, where they over 200 years, a very fundamental, now an integral part of the democratic process. There is no way where anybody go to lay claims of being a democratic entity when a democratic process, when the citizens they not get the right or they not get the capacity for waiting the government they do for either criticize them, for bring them to the notice of the authorities. If they're not able to do that because of a bureaucratic encumbrance system where they put them away, then there is no way where emotionally or rationally where anybody will be morally justified for lay claims to people being a democratic entity. No, Let I talk about, and I will continue for re-emphasize this fact here. Elections alone not win the democracy. Elections alone, not any society not win the democracy. Now, just a minute part of her, The real talk of democracy. You only go to the kind of new man, that young man we don't can now. Let you not get caught up in the euphoria too much. Let you understand, say the people that we put on there, then go pull on the same way because they get the power. And the real test of democracy, where in the camp and power, where too that they do. The service to the nation, but above all, how would they carry yourself within the constraints or the confines of the laws where they govern the country, because the laws of the society now in the ethical foundation and the pages every now and then the moral compass, you now get forget a system, a structure, a foundation, a country where na equal law, na equal justice. Nobody, you don't get a set of people there where they above the law. No. You don't get a set of people there where the law no go good and that's it. We don't go ever live in a society where anybody go say nobody no go do and that thing. No court no go do and that thing. When you don't talk, say no court no go do nothing. You don't give you a talk about society. Now how we did they say where a court na South Africa tell Jacob Zuma say no, he will not be part of the process. The reason why Jacob Zuma not going to be part of the process where you have for go be president back in South Africa, Jacob Zuma not already violate Article 47, Section E of the Constitution of South Africa, where talks say anybody where they don't convict, where go jail for over 12 months, where now for go to jail for over 12 months, you don't go qualify for run for president, and we all know where they follow the politics in South Africa. Jacob Zuma was convicted and sentenced to 15 months in jail. That just for the contempt of court, the disrespect of court. That not even campaign in corruption cases and with another. Just the disrespect we show to the court. Now you are going, but we thank God for a very independent electoral commission where decide for uphold the supreme law of the country. The supreme law. Nobody not talk say, oh, Jacob Zuma na be a former leader. Oh, na statesman. No, there's nothing like a statesman. You cannot be talking of a statesman. Statesman now you action. If we talk about any statesman, we they gonna like be George Weah and the statesman. Because what he do is submit to the dictates of what the citizens now Liberia want. He respect the democratic verdict of the citizens. He not do anything for undermine the democratic decisions of the citizens. A kind of power on the pedestal of grace. So it left power again equally on the pedestal of grace. He helped in the transition for letting hand over power again, because that's what the citizens say. The power will be exercised now. The citizens and gam. I make you say the most potent force in any society. Now the citizens and I mean they call it the people power, the citizens power. That they important past any weapon, important past even the Hiroshima or Nagasaki bombs them where America be dropped na Japan. Because then when the people they hit that paper they now the ballot box either against you for you, that's the end of it. Now look Macky Sall, with all the bagger they showed, all the big talk where we they talk, with all his sense of bigness, sense of excellence, sense of fixed grandeur, in brinkmanship. Now the game so now the game Macky Sall. So at one time and by God power, we don't say the next time will come. By God power, we don't get this technical breach we can't today. But I tell God thank you, we are still persevere and not give up. I say no, because we don't put notices out. And when we come again, one time thank you. We are anytime we come, one now that they like, now that they share, now that they comment. And again, like I say, that Kutubu Koma YouTube is very important. Now that they subscribe to her. It's very important they know that they subscribe to the Kutubu Kuruma YouTube. Now see them there. And like I say, my colleagues them na Guinea, they are doing everything possible within the constraints of what they have to do for actually give this platform, give this program here, the much needed boost and the much needed importance. Because me now, I don't separate myself from the other guys that within there was something. I don't separate myself. I then in a league entirely of me own where they're not going to compete with me. Then I go knock me chest. I go knock me chest for that. I then I league entirely of me own. Then there's now go do documentary them. I go to a library. I go to 2 schools then. I go to 2 secondary schools then. I go to an elementary school. I go to a library, and I go to an African grocery store for show people that all of this, like we say, when the country they get electricity where they work 7 days around the clock, 24 hours around the clock. You don't need to worry about anything. Electricity. Now, part that again, we go carry the country go before, Salon country go before. Without electricity, 24 hours around the clock, 7 days a week, we go able for giving a reliable internet where they work there. We don't go no way. The internet get for big free competition. And the government not go there in charge of that. No, it cannot. The government cannot monopolize and get for big free internet. Yeah, they call them laissez-faire, free, free enterprise. Now that I don't care this country I go before. So again, I want to tell you now, thank you to the Muslim Ummah them. I want to say Ramadan Mubarak. And by God power, we this on this Friday when they come, and they do we Lala to carry how they do this Friday when they come. We they ask how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be don't begin the first month. We treat with Bismillah Rahman Rahim. We they ask them, say do you end with Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. The one day we're not able to see the fast again, or them get the niyat, them get the intention for do the fast. Let God give them arijana for nothing. Let it tell that the intention when they get for fast. Let God give them eternal rest for that. Let Him bless them. The mere intention where anybody go say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Where you attest to the fact say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the only the way worthy of worship, where praise His name. Because that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want do. He not ask you for do any other thing. Lord, just praise Him. Lord, magnify Him. Lord, glorify Him. Let we beseech Him. Let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, we rely on Him. Now, in they make decisions, and most decisions the way they make, not to decisions where we go want, but the decision where He wants. And I make the yakina budu the yakina time, they be all and end all. Nana the only one, they negotiate with nobody. Nana the the Alpha and Omega. Nana all three. Not go into covenant with anybody, they sign no treaty with anybody. Now waiting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala one day they do. So whatever meets you good or bad, we say Alhamdulillah. To Allah be the glory. And me personally, we sit on the heart to the Kutubu. I tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because a lot of good things they don't come my way. Foremost, like where are they are now, be not to a Guinean, but I don't become part of Guinea. With anything where they happen at Guinea now, I can know very quickly. They bring me in it with the same. In fact, they put them out. So for issues comment and analysis today, when I such a wonderful and blessed day, when at the end of the month, this way don't come now, so where Kutubu Kuruma and the presenter today. Again, I want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let He protect we all, let He continue for guide we, and what we're going on tonight, let He send in precious Malika them for watch over we. I mean, decide for just extend the program, so because of that, which way we get, and more so we don't tell people they say will come. Until then, this is Kutubu Kuruma, they sign off.